Akombo and the Borrowed Hoe. Once upon a time, in a quiet village in West Africa, there lived a hard-working farmer named Akombo. Akombo was known for his gentle spirit and his love for the land. Every morning he would wake up early, ready to tend to his farm, planting yams, millet, and beans. His neighbor, a man named Titty, was also a farmer. Titty was a bit more laid back, but he was known for his kindness and his willingness to share what he had. Now, in this village, tools like hoes were very important. Without them, planting and harvesting was difficult, and everyone knew you had to take good care of your tools. One day, Akombo needed a hoe to finish a big planting task. His own hoe had broken the week before, and he had been trying to fix it, but it just wasn't working. So he went to Titty and asked if he could borrow his hoe for just one more day. Titty nodded with a smile. "Of course, Akombo. Just take good care of it. I needed to finish my own work, so I'll need it back tomorrow." Akombo promised he would return it the next day, and he took the hoe eagerly, ready to get to work. But as the hours went by, something strange happened. The sun started to set, and Akombo still hadn't returned the hoe. That night, when he went to sleep, he heard whispers from the spirits of the land. They were the spirits of the tools, the spirits that watched over all the farming implements. These spirits, it was said, loved to keep the tools safe and well used, but they also had rules. If a tool was borrowed, it had to be returned, or else the spirits would hide all the tools in the land. The next morning, Akombo woke up and went to his fields, but to his surprise, his tools, his own hoes, sickles, and even his watering can had vanished. The spirits had hidden them away because the borrowed hoe had not been returned on time. The village was in a bit of a panic. Without their tools, no one could farm properly. Akombo felt sad. He knew he had made a mistake by keeping the hoe longer than he promised. He decided to go to Tiggy and apologize. When he found him, he explained everything, how he had promised to return the hoe and how he had forgotten, and now all the tools were gone. Titty listened carefully and then said, "You see, Akombo, borrowing is like planting a seed. When you borrow something, you're trusting someone else to lend it to you, and that trust needs to be honored. If you take something, you must return it just as you promised, maybe, even with a little something extra to show you care." Akombo nodded, understanding the lesson. To make amends, he decided to bring Titty some yams from his farm, big, fresh yams he had just harvested. He went to his farm, pulled out the yams, and brought them to Titty as a gift, along with a special promise to always return borrowed things on time. That very day, Akombo and Titty went to the spirit's sacred place. Akombo apologized sincerely and promised to follow the rules of borrowing from now on. The spirits, pleased with his honesty and respect, decided to forgive him. Suddenly, all the tools, his hoes, sickles, and other farming implements, appeared again, shining in the sunlight, ready for use. From then on, Akombo and Titty both knew that kindness, honesty, and respecting what belongs to others are the true keys to good relationships, not just in farming, but in life. And the spirits? They kept a close watch, but they also knew that when people show respect and reciprocity, the land and tools would always return to those who care for them. And so, the village learned a valuable lesson. Always return what you borrow and sometimes show a little extra kindness along the way. Before we finish, here's a simple borrowing agreement you can remember. Imagine it like a little promise note. Borrower's name. Item borrowed. Return date. Promise to return on time. Extra thanks. By making such a promise, everyone knows what to expect and trust stays strong. Remember, whether it's tools, yams, or even a favor, respecting what belongs to others keeps our community happy and safe. That's the true spirit of sharing and caring. Thanks for listening to this story of Akombo and the Borrowed Hoe. Until next time, take care and remember, honesty and kindness are the best tools we can carry in our hearts.